They started with a tiny piece of land nobody wanted, a small Turkish tribe wandering the edges of a dying empire, homeless, overlooked, and completely underestimated. 6 centuries later, they controlled 3 continents, 2 seas, and the most strategically placed city on planet Earth. Nobody saw it coming. Everybody felt it. This is the entire history of the Ottoman Empire. It began in 1299 AD with a man named Osman I. Not a king, not a conqueror, just a tribal leader with a dream too big for the land he stood on. Osman built alliances where others built walls. He expanded quietly, absorbing weakened Byzantine territories like a slow tide. Nobody noticed until it was already at their door. His descendants would take his name and his ambition and turn both into a dynasty that lasted 600 years. That is not luck, that is a system. By 1453 AD, everything changed. Osman's great-great-great-grandson, Mehmed II, was 21 years old and completely done waiting. He pointed his cannons at Constantinople, the most fortified city in the world, and simply knocked on the door. With cannonballs, repeatedly, the Byzantine Empire, which had survived for over 1,000 years, fell in 53 days. Mehmed walked into the Hagia Sophia and declared it a mosque. Just like that, the ancient world ended and the Ottoman world began. Under Soliman the Magnificent in the 1500s AD, the empire reached its absolute peak. Soliman expanded into Hungary, Persia, and North Africa. His navy controlled the Mediterranean. His legal system was so sophisticated that Europeans studied it with quiet envy. His court was so lavish that foreign ambassadors wrote home, describing it like a fever dream. At its height, the Ottoman Empire stretched from Vienna to Baghdad, from Algiers to the Persian Gulf. One empire, 3 continents, 0 apologies. But here is where it gets interesting. The Ottomans were not just conquerors, they were administrators. They ran one of the most diverse empires in history. Christians, Jews, Muslims, Greeks, Armenians, Arabs, all living under one system. Not perfectly, not without tension, but functioning for centuries. That is genuinely impressive and historically underrated. Then came the slow decline, military defeats, corrupt officials, rebellions from Greece to Arabia, European powers carving off Ottoman territories like slices of a cake everyone had been eyeing for years. By the 1800s AD, Europeans were calling it the sick man of Europe, which is an extraordinarily rude thing to say about an empire that had terrorized your ancestors for 5 centuries. The First World War finished what the decline started. The Ottomans backed the losing side. Their empire was carved up by Britain and France like a post-war dinner nobody invited them to. On November 1st, 1922 AD, the Ottoman Sultanate was abolished. 623 years of empire ended with a signature. But the Ottoman fingerprint never faded. Modern Turkey, the Arab world, the Balkans, and the Middle East all carry Ottoman borders, architecture, cuisine, and culture to this day. Every time you eat baklava, you are eating 6 centuries of empire. Think about that. If this story hit different, drop the name of the next empire you want us to cover in the comments. Subscribe, because history this layered deserves to be told properly.